Have you ever told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, and then tomorrow quietly slips into next week, next month, maybe even next year? There was a guy, let's call him Ayan, smart, ambitious, always full of ideas. He had notebooks filled with plans, a YouTube channel, a fitness routine, a business idea that could actually work. Every time you talked to him, he sounded like someone on the edge of something big. But here's the strange part. Nothing ever started. Not because he was lazy, not because he didn't care. In fact, he cared too much. He overthought everything. Every idea had to be perfect before it began. Every move had to be flawless. And because perfection never arrived, neither did action. If that sounds even slightly familiar, then this video is for you. Before we go deeper, take a second. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and most importantly, watch this till the end. Because what you're about to understand won't just help you start things. It can genuinely change how you approach your life, your relationships, even your confidence. Because the truth is, people who never start are not weak. They're misunderstood. And today, through the lens of Marcus Aurelius and Stoic wisdom, we're going to uncover 10 powerful psychological reasons why people stay stuck, and more importantly, how to break free. Let's begin. Ayan once told me something that stuck. I don't want to start small because what if I fail big? That right there is the first trap. Number 1. The illusion of the perfect beginning. People who never start often believe they need the perfect plan, the perfect moment, the perfect version of themselves. Marcus Aurelius believed something very different. He wrote about focusing only on what is within your control, your actions right now, not tomorrow, not when you're ready, not when everything aligns, right now. Because perfection isn't a requirement to begin, it's an excuse to delay, and the longer you wait for perfection, the heavier starting feels. Ayan wasn't afraid of starting small, he was afraid of starting imperfectly. Number 2, fear disguised as preparation. You've seen this before. Watching endless tutorials, planning, researching, learning everything, but never doing. It feels productive, but it's not. It's fear wearing a mask. Marcus Aurelius emphasized action over endless thought. He believed that overthinking weakens the will, because when you think too much, your mind starts creating problems that don't even exist yet. Ayan knew everything about starting a YouTube channel, except how it feels to actually upload his first video. Number 3, the weight of self-judgment. Here's something people don't talk about enough. The harshest critic in your life is not other people, it's you. People who never start often carry a constant voice in their head. What if I'm not good enough? What if people judge me? What if I embarrass myself? Marcus Aurelius wrote about ignoring the opinions of others, not because they don't matter, but because they are outside your control. But here's the twist. Most people aren't even afraid of others' opinions. They're afraid of their own. Ayan wasn't worried about strangers. He was worried about proving himself right, that he wasn't capable. Number 4, comfort in potential. This one is dangerous. There's a strange comfort in having potential without testing it, because as long as you don't start, you never fail. And as long as you never fail, you can keep believing you could have succeeded. Marcus Aurelius believed in living in reality, not in imagined versions of yourself, because potential means nothing without action. Ayan loved saying, I could do it if I wanted to, but deep down he knew that sentence was slowly turning into regret. Number 5, the addiction to tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. Sounds harmless, right? But tomorrow is the safest place to hide, because it never arrives. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself of mortality, that time is limited and wasting it is the biggest loss. People who never start treat time like it's infinite. But it's not. Every delay has a cost. Ayan didn't realize it, but every tomorrow was quietly stealing his confidence. Number 6, overestimating the difficulty. Starting something always feels harder in your mind than it actually is, because your brain tries to protect you from discomfort, so it exaggerates the effort. Marcus Aurelius talked about seeing things as they are, not worse, not bigger, not more dramatic, just as they are. Starting a YouTube channel isn't climbing a mountain, it's pressing record. But Ayan's mind turned it into something huge, so huge, that he never even took the first step. Number 7. Waiting to feel ready. This is one of the biggest lies we tell ourselves. I'll start when I feel ready. But readiness doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. Marcus Aurelius believed discipline creates clarity, not the other way around. You don't feel confident, then act. You act, and confidence follows. Ayan kept waiting for motivation, but motivation was waiting for him to move first. Number 8. Fear of losing identity. This one is subtle. When you start something new, you risk changing who you are. And for some people, that's terrifying. Because what if you succeed? What if your life actually changes? Marcus Aurelius encouraged embracing change as a natural part of life. But many people cling to their current identity, even if it's holding them back. Ayan was comfortable being the guy with ideas, because becoming the guy who executes meant facing responsibility and pressure and expectations. Number 9. Lack of urgency. When something doesn't feel urgent, it gets delayed again and again. Marcus Aurelius lived with a constant awareness that life is short, not in a depressing way, but in a way that sharpens focus. People who never start often live as if there's always more time. But urgency creates action. Ayan always thought, I'm still young, I have time. And maybe he did, but time without action changes nothing. Number 10. Disconnection from purpose. At the core of it all, people who never start often don't have a strong enough why. Marcus Aurelius believed that understanding your role, your duty, your purpose gives life direction. Because when your why is strong, starting becomes easier. Ayan wanted success, but he didn't deeply connect with why it mattered. So every obstacle felt heavier, every delay felt easier, and every excuse felt justified. Now here's where the story shifts. One day, something small happened. Nothing dramatic. No big breakthrough. No life-changing event. Ayan just got tired. Tired of thinking. Tired of planning. Tired of being the guy who almost started. So he did something simple. He recorded a bad video. Not perfect. Not polished. Just done. And something interesting happened. The world didn't end. No one laughed. No one cared as much as he thought they would. But more importantly, he felt something, new momentum. Because starting isn't about doing it perfectly, it's about breaking the illusion that you can't. Once that illusion cracks, everything changes. So if you've been waiting, planning, thinking, hoping, this is your moment. To understand something clearly, you don't need more time. You don't need more confidence. You don't need a better plan. You need to start, even if it's messy, even if it's small, even if it feels uncomfortable. Because the psychology of people who never start isn't about laziness. It's about fear, perfection, and hesitation. And the only cure is action. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. So whatever that thing is for you, your channel, your idea, your goal, your life, start it. Badly, if you must. But start, because the version of you that you're waiting to become is waiting on the other side of that first step. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.